Hey guys.
Hello everyone, this is another video, of course another topic that we have been discussing at home,
Yeah.
and we thought it will be valuable as well to share, and also it's fun to make some videos, to be in the pool and then say, you know what, let's record. So what do we want to talk about?
Today we're going to talk about how we make decisions, specifically professionally.
Under which values we set our decisions to take that job or not. And why we're talking about professionally, because it's something that it resonates with us currently, and with things that have decisions that we've needed to take to make in the past months. And of course this can apply to where do you want to live, so many, but we want to focus, like you said, professionally about the job decisions. When an offer of job comes, how do you know that's correct for you? So what we were talking is, we think when your priority is only financially, so it's based on how much you want to earn, and you don't care about the rest, how many hours it's okay, how much time I will spend in the place, people that I work with, I don't really care. It's only about how much I'm gonna get paid, then it's easier. Which job pays you more?
Yeah.
But if there are more things coming into the equation, if there is like good paid, like for example, for us is good paid, not too much time at a job place, who are we working with, which I think all of this comes with maturity maybe, and being more exclusive, I don't know.
And also being financially freedom allows us the ability to take those decisions, because there's people
to
who
value your time also more. You're not more in the hustle game, right? But when more of one aspect comes into the equation to decide whether that job is good for you or not, you really need to sit with questions to understand if that's the right offer or not, because could be blur. Maybe I tell the story of So for example, to give you context, I got an offer. So for me, it's so many things, but for me, it's that I want it to be very easy. I don't want it to be very job demanding, that there's so much thinking behind. No, I want it to be fun. I want it to be very short in amount of time. I mean, 2, 3, 4 hours of work only, and good pay. That's my main priority, is to really say yes to a job. So I got this offer where had all these things that I'm telling you. It's 3 to 4 hours of work only. It's for 3 months because it was a replacement.
money,
Sum of money coming at once for 3 months. So it's like, hit it, grab good money. It will put me also in the public eye again, since we belong to the entertainment industry. So everything seemed like a big yes. And this is why this video is happening, and why we're making this video. How you differentiate what it seems like, but it's blurred and deep down, is because we have a set of questions that Lance will talk about it. So when I really dig deeper into that, I realized, oh no, yes, all of that is there, but I will be playing in a nightclub until 3, 4 a.m. My sleep, which is priority, will be affected. I will be around toxins like alcohol, smoking, etc., which I already did a club industry. I'm not interested. That's against my health priorities. So, and then I start narrowing and coming down to a list of things that really were not in tune to where I am, though at first seemed great. So, and this also made us think of like, how can we more efficiently choose what is right for us professionally, again speaking. And I think that's why we thought it will serve you, because sometimes, and that's why sometimes we take the job, and once we are in the job, we're like, this is not what I expected. Oh, because maybe you didn't go as in detail as it needed, and you don't know what was your set of values and priorities to really take that job.
But you can only make those kind of decisions when you've made some wrong choices before. So only through the experience of making wrong choices do you start making right choices.
And also,
Right choices for you.
and also by knowing where you are, in which season of your life you are. Are you in the season of hustling? I don't care. I want to make money. And after that, I will think about these other things. Or you are in the season where my health is priority. I know how to administrate my resources. I'm going for this. Also knowing yourself.
Exactly. So this boils down to what exactly is your value system and what are your priorities in your season that you're in at the moment. And based on that is how you'll make your decision.
100%.
So some people value health, others value their time. Those are also things that's priority to them.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
But it needs to be very well explained for you in your mind. So that proposition that sounds in paper or in words exactly what you were looking for might not be. And that's when we talk about Lance. Did you want to talk about your
So I based a set of criteria on my values and my priorities, what was important for me. 10 questions on that. Let's say I'm tired or an answer needs to be made immediately. I don't need to think, I just go to those questions and it's a yes or a no. And it needed to be 7 out of 10 questions needed to be a yes or a positive, let's say. So 7 out of 10 needed to be a yes for me to say yes to an
That's very cool.
opportunity. So you know that whenever you're faced with that decision, you don't need to go through your own thought process. You have the thought process already, and this thought process is based on previous experiences where I thought I made the right decision, but it wasn't the right decision for me. It was actually wrong. I should not have taken that opportunity. So only through that experience is when I was able to craft this set of questions,
And
and
that
that has
you
been
know-
very helpful for me, because again, there's no discrepancy. It's just right there. It's based on my experience, based on what's important to me right now. So I know that whatever decision I make is based on my happiness, you know.
Yeah, on your priorities, in what
And on my
serves you.
priorities, yeah.
But you know what? You touched something very important, which I didn't think about it before. So when you are busy, or when the answer needs to be on the spot, right now I need an answer. Sometimes we are forced to answer at the moment because we have this life that, you know, if you don't reply right away, there are 10 more people
Yeah.
that could get that.
That proposal.
So how sharp you need to be mentally to be able with that short amount of time to put everything on the table to see if this is something that I want to do or not. And sometimes out of that rushness is when we say yes, because we just see the number that we're going to get paid without actually seeing what will be involved around that amount of money.
Yeah.
And it's out of this also that, no, you decide now. And so many people that are in that moment are in a position of power, take advantage of that, put you under pressure because we are not able to decide for the best in those positions.
Yeah.
So how useful that if you are in the middle of the gym, if you're in the middle of another job where you are actually resolving a task, setting up in the middle of a sound check, and you get something and it says, tell me in the next 30 minutes, you can't just go to your notes and says, and you don't need to rationalize because you already used a previous time to rationalize what it works for you. Okay, what this question will provide this? Yes, this, oh, 5 out of 10, sorry. Oh, thank you so much for the call, I'm not interested. So you don't have to stop what you do and try to think it, get overwhelmed because you previously
Prepare
sat.
for
So
it,
these
yeah.
questions I thought we needed to share, and also at some point he will reach a point because it's been recent that you did those questions, maybe 4 months, but it will reach a point where those questions will either transform because your
Yeah.
priorities transform,
yeah.
changes, but also it will reach when you will have it here. So you don't need to really go to the paper or to the notes of your phone.
It becomes
you know
second nature.
You know the questions and you ask that person contacting you, you provide this. Where the doubts are, that's it. It's a yes or it's a no.
Yeah.
And thanks to that plan that he did, I could actually see that offer for me that was at first great and actually something that I was manifesting, see it and say like, actually no. Because thanks to those questions that are based in my current priorities. And that's what I said, if you are in the, and we've been there, if you are in that space where you just want to collect money to then later decide, which I believe there is a season in life also for that, where you just, I'm hustling, I'm chasing, I just want to collect, I don't care. I don't care what I work with, I know how to keep that balance. It's money, it's easier because it's the best offer. But if it's not only money what really will make you take that job, then I think you sitting and doing your own set of questions with what works for you, it's gonna be so good.
Again, you had the luxury of like 2 days to decide, where some people they drive really hard businesses, and they even sometimes if you go to an interview, they tell you, before you walk out of this office, we need your yes or no. So you won't always have the luxury of that kind of time to decide. So like we already spoke about that.
So having your priorities down in questions, or maybe for you it's not questions, but it needs to have this and that.
Either that, or you know yourself already so well that you already know what's right for you and what's not. So for me, I'm still discovering those things, and I'm learning through that process. So yeah, it's
work in progress.
Yeah.
But I think it's very cool. It's very valuable. These questions or these statements of your priorities when choosing a job offer, especially if you are a freelancer or if you are currently in a corporate industry and you want to change. You know, what do you really want in that next job? So we don't take we're trying to avoid mistakes, right? As useful as they are and as needed as they are for our growth. And that's why also we're sharing here things that we have went through when we thought like, man, it's so different now, it's so peaceful now, because these things that we have done that seems very small, this set of questions will take you 3-4 minutes, it took you on the table, but change the course of your future decisions about your job. So that's it. I think we will leave you with that for today. We're gonna swim a little bit more. And again, if you liking the videos, we're not getting too much engagement as we would like, but we're gonna keep going because we really enjoy it.
And we know that some people do find value in it. You know? Even if it's 1 or 2 people, they find value. That makes all the difference for us.
And we don't want to be moved by numbers. We also don't want to like, oh, if there is not the views that we are expecting, then we stop. No, because it's not the purpose also why we started this.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, if you are the 1, the 2, the 3, the 10th, or whichever number of person who sees that video, and you resonate with some of these things, if you want us to share something about our lives and our experience, which is the only thing we are experts on, our lives and what we have lived together and individually, drop us a comment, give us a like, subscribe if you feel like, because it means a lot. We will keep recording weekly, and we will see you next time.
Next one, yeah.